Hello, everyone. So, this is a quick revision on elements of drama. So, as we know, elements of drama, we have different elements, okay? So, we're going to start with character. So, a character is any person, or sometimes animals, sometimes even things, like a fantasy story, a fictional story with that involves a talking spoon or a crying door, anything that has an effect in the story that says something or does something. So action or dialogue. Okay, so that's what we call a character. Then we have, just a second. Then we have, let me just grab a quick pen. Number 2, we have what we call setting. What is the setting in a story, in a play, in a drama? So in the play, we have many scenes. Scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. And each scene in our story, a royal mystery, they have a different setting. So setting is, you guessed it, it could be place, and sometimes they mention the time. So the place and time of the scene, of the story, okay? And then we have the dialogue. Now, the dialogue, I'm just going to grab the pen and write it here. The dialogue, U and E. The dialogue cannot be done. It depends only on one of the other elements, which is the character. Because the character, whatever the character says, whatever the character speaks, it's the dialogue. For example, I'm just going to give you a quick example here. So the example is Ahmed, 2 dots, it's a dialogue. Hi, and then Hamid, 2 dots. Hey there. So if I zoom it in, this is a dialogue between 2 characters. They speak, they say something, and how do I know? Because of these 2 dots, okay? So this one and this one. Ahmed speaks, says hi, this is the dialogue. That's a dialogue. And Hamid says, hey there, they are speaking. And then we have yet another element. So let me grab my pen. And everybody knows this because we dedicate one full period explaining the theme. The theme is always at the end of the play because the theme is, you guessed it, it's the lesson, the moral of the story, the moral of the whole play. What's the moral of the play? What's the lesson you learned? Okay. Last but not least, something that happens throughout the play. And we call it, number 5, we call it plot, P-L-O-T. What's a plot? So the plot is all the events that are in the story that include the problem and solution of the story. So this is what we call a plot, okay? So one more time, these are the elements of drama: character, setting, dialogue, theme, plot. Just to show you one more time. So the plot includes the events, the character, the people, or the animals, or the things that speak or do an action throughout the story and cause the story to change. Setting is place and time. Theme is the lesson of the story, and the dialogue is what the character says. To show you one more time. So this is what we did yesterday: a dialogue, 2 characters or more speaking. Theme is the lesson. Plot, what happened in the story. A character, for example, in one of the scenes, the character is narrator, Alia, Rena. Setting, for example, in scene 3, it's inside the tent. Setting in scene 2, at the entrance of the tent. So this is just a quick revision of elements of drama. You could definitely go back to your seesaw and check everything else or read your story. Okay, that's it. Take care.